Hi, it's Mark Greenstein, candidate, who wanted to talk about candidacy. I'm responding to Sunday's Hartford Courant article about campaign finances. We have a silly law. It was passed in 2005 in the name of fairness. Okay, that's the F word. Beware, because in the name of fairness, our legislature does a lot of bad things. This is just bonehead. Okay, we are spending, this is public money, potentially $40 million on campaigns of, well, fellow competitors for governor and others running for other state offices. This campaign finance legislation supposedly is to curb big money. Well, it doesn't keep Linda McMahon from spending almost $100 million on 2 Senate races. It doesn't keep Tom Foley from spending lots of money on his 2 governor's races. It didn't keep Ned Lamont from spending oodles of money. Actually, most of it is, I believe, his wife's money. And it's not going to prevent him from spending a lot on this race. They all lost, too. Okay? So it doesn't mean that money buys wins. Okay? Good ideas buy wins. And we should be not spending other people's money. $40 million can buy JAWS. These are the screen-activated help for blind people to turn text into very good Braille systems. They're pretty expensive. We could buy them for every person who is blind in this state and a family member, and we could get the best top of the line for deaf people. Dragon tends to have some very expensive but pretty good equipment. $40 million instead is going to candidates to mouth off. Now, mouth off is not a bad thing. I'm one of them. Okay? I want to spread my ideas in the political realm, but I'm financing it myself. Okay? I don't want any campaign donations. We don't take them. I've got 4 other places where people who like what I have to say or might like what I'd like to do to put money right away for good. There is the LF fund for things that are good but the state can't help directly. There's the LBGT fund, Leftists Be Gone for 20. I especially like that one. We would also love to have people do the Connecticut Commerce Fund, and finally, they could help support a return of the Whalers. Okay? Lots of places for people who like me and what I stand for without spending a dime on a political campaign. More people should be that way. All right? I'm going to spend as much as $99,900. Okay? 5 figures. At that point, the money's run out. But I expect I'll be well known enough for ideas to take over. And that's what I hope media will be triggered by. Right now, there is a criterion among some that how much you've raised is important to coverage. Now, I do respect that, okay? Because if you can't get other people to somewhat vote with their pocketbooks, maybe you don't have anything good to say. I respect that argument. But I don't respect having the state quadruple or quintuple the amount you've raised and charge everybody else in the state for that. Again, an estimated $40 million, according to Russell Blair's article, of state money is going to go to this in this 2018 election. This candidate, Mark Stewart Greenstein, will never ask you for a campaign contribution. If you manage to find that kind of obscure part of the website where there's a donation page, we deter it, okay? We want you to either keep your money or put it into places where it can do better good. I can hold my own. I don't need your funds. I don't want any whiff of influence. So help some of these other groups. And by the way, I'm not sure money matters. Look who won the presidency without spending that much. Trump was outspent by Clinton by multi-millions of dollars. Look who got close, Bernie Sanders, with very little high outsider donations. So media ought to try to recognize that the realm of money might be an old school thing that's destined to go away. I think we're on the cusp, and maybe my candidacy will prove that money doesn't matter. Issues do. I have an abundance of good ones. Thank you all. This is Mark Stewart. Happy trails.